Good evening, race fans, and welcome to round number 7 of the Team Goon Squad Formula One Challenge. We are here today, back in Italy for the race here at Monza. My name is Mason Heimbaugh with Team Goon Squad, bringing you the action here today, 1080p, 60 frames a second, as our drivers are on the grid and ready to start today's race. It is going to be Tommy Valenzuela in the 21 machine, starting off in first place, Finley Fitzsimmons in second, Troy Banks in third, Krister Persson in fourth, Jack Mundy in fifth, and Alex Penn rounding out the field here in sixth place. So looking right now, Tommy Valenzuela gonna have an opportunity to lead this field here for the opening lap here at Monza. And I gotta say, this is gonna be a rather interesting one. I have to, well, given that it is Monza, a very fast circuit with that very tight chicane for the first turn, definitely a lot of opportunities for mishaps to happen. But as we await the 5 red lights to send off our drivers here for the very first time here at Monza. Patiently waiting to get started here, as there's only just a few seconds left before the lights go out, and we are racing here once again. And here we go. You can hear everyone getting ready to go. The lights are out, and away we go. We are racing into turn 1 here at Monza. Let's see how this handles for the first lap here. Here we go. Troy Banks leading into... Oh, no! Alex Penn! The 30 machine snaps it sideways into turn 1. I believe Tommy Valenzuela also caught a little bit of contact there as well. Someone's made their way through. Oh man, that was a rough start for these drivers here. But as we get going along here, we got Troy Banks leading this field, Finley Fitzsimmons, Jack Mundy, both with Race Hub Motorsports, second and third place here at this point in the race. 26 laps that we're going to be completing here. Oh, a little bit on the gravel there for Finley Fitzsimmons as he makes his exit. Going to try and track down the number 8 of Troy Banks here as closely as he possibly can. Looking just back here, we got a little bit of action forming up with Jack Mundy, Krister Persson, Tommy Valenzuela, as they start to stack up here on one another. Taking a look at the chopper cam from above. We're looking at Tommy Valenzuela right now. There's Alex Penn, the driver that was involved in the turn 1 incident. Going to be back up quickly here into 6th place, and looks like we have drivers coming into the pits here already here as well. So after that first bit of contact there, might even possibly getting a different set of tires here. I'm not exactly certain the reasoning here for the pit stop here. So back out on the racetrack, Troy Banks still obviously in the lead as he didn't come down into the pits with the rest of the field here. But Finley Fitzsimmons, Jack Mundy, Tommy Valenzuela, Krister Persson all going to be out on, I'm assuming, a new set of tires here. I would have to imagine. Looking right now, it looks like Finley Fitzsimmons is going to be on intermediates as well as his teammate Jack Mundy. Tommy Valenzuela going to be on the hard whites. Krister Persson on the soft reds, and Alex Penn also on the intermediate. So we pretty much got the whole selection of our compounds out here on track right now. And it looks to me, oh, okay, I understand now. So there was a pace car that came out during that time, and we were just not able to see it up here in the booth. But that is A-okay. That tends to happen sometimes. So, knowing that we had this first safety car come out, but it took all this time to catch back up behind the safety car driver of Joseph Penn in that 24 machine. Or rather, the safety car doesn't have a number. What am I talking about? All jokes aside. So, as we're stacked back up here after that little bit of confusion on my part, we have Troy Banks, Finley Fitzsimmons, Jack Mundy all stacked back up here, 1, 2, and 3. Tommy Valenzuela, Alex Penn, 4th and 5th, with Krister Persson in 6th place there as he works his way back around the track to catch up to the rest of the field here. So, while we have a little bit of time here to talk about the race and the season itself, let's talk about our Drivers' Championship. Right now, as this would mark roughly the halfway, well, actually just past the halfway mark through our season here for the second running of the Formula One Challenge here. Finley Fitzsimmons currently leads the Drivers' Championship with 179 points. Daniel Beauchamp in second with 131. Alex Penn in third with 121 points. And falling back into fourth, Troy Banks with 61 points. And Tommy Valenzuela in fifth with 58 points. And as we are back to racing here, it's Finley Fitzsimmons out in front through the tight chicane. Let's see, everyone makes it through nice and clean. No mishaps this time around. Very good work from both of these drivers here. All of our drivers, rather. And Finley Fitzsimmons going to have an opportunity to lead some laps here and possibly even lead the race. We'll have to just wait and see. Finley Fitzsimmons, a very talented driver behind the number 6 machine. Unfortunate to see that his other teammate, Daniel Beauchamp, not able to make it for today's race. But nonetheless, Race Hub Motorsports team is still here and strong, holding on to first and third place at this point in time. Finley Fitzsimmons, Troy Banks, both very close in timing right now. We're going to have to wait and see if they are going to stack up on each other here. Oh, no, we got someone in the wall there. That's going to be Jack Mundy. Oh, no, Mundy has an absolutely awful wreck. And that might unfortunately put him out of the feature race here today. Unfortunate to see for Race Hub Motorsports here. to a really great start that they had. That is just what an epic way to end it. And it looks like Troy Banks here as well just had a moment. He's going to take it back into the pits, but we are still racing here. And I do not believe there is going to be a safety car. I can't imagine that there would be. We're looking up high right now with the blimp here at Monza. I'm going to have to say that there is not a safety car because Finley Fitzsimmons is still racing the wheels off this 6 machine, and I don't think, yep, there's definitely not a safety car. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because this time I'm not too sure. But anyway, so Finley Fitzsimmons here going to be the only driver now of the Race Hub Motorsports team. Still leading this race. Going to be great for Finley. As far as the Drivers' Championship, it's going to help Race Hub as a team for the Team Championship. However, given that it's only one driver out on track, I'm almost certain that's not exactly going to be too beneficial here. But nonetheless, Race Hub Motorsports is still practically unbeatable right now in the Team Championship with 246 points leading in the season. Cornerstone Motorworks following just behind with 103 points in second place. RSR with 17 points in third place at this point in time. So as we watch Finley Fitzsimmons here, you can see Tommy Valenzuela making his way just behind him. So as we cross the line, it's lap 7 of 26 here. And we've already seen a couple drivers find themselves out of the race. Troy Banks, Jack Mundy, bringing us down to a total of 4 drivers out on track right now. So the numbers have dwindled here for our feature, but there is still plenty of opportunity for mistakes to be made, and really a great opportunity for drivers to come home with a podium position here. As we're going to look right here with Krister Persson at the moment. Let's ride on the front nose wing camera. With the 16 of Krister Persson here as we work our way. Going in through turn 8 here. Going to come out of 9 through 10. Oh no, a little bit of a spin here. Krister Persson. Oh man. Surprisingly enough, though, it does not look like there's any damage to that car. I might be mistaken here, but I'm not sure if damage models are functioning for this race, just given how we handle the safety car and whatnot, as we have a real safety car driver instead of the virtual one. So that kind of changes things up here a little bit and how things kind of function as far as iRacing. But needless to say, that was an absolute... No, that's not correct, because we have seen cars absolutely be demolished here. So Krister Persson, not exact... He actually didn't make any contact with anything, I don't think. I think he managed to get out of that one unscathed and stay clean here, which, frankly, that's a blessing. Definitely could have turned out a lot worse for Krister, but still up here. Charging down the 30 machine of Alex Penn at this time. Looking at Tommy Valenzuela right now, who's really trying to see what he can do here on these hard whites. And I'm frankly curious to see what he's going to be able to pull off here. He's going to be able to stay out the longest out of the rest of the field here. And I have a feeling that once he does come down into the pits to get a different set of tires on that 21 machine, he's more than likely going to come out on reds. And that's going to give him a lot of pace. Once he's back out on that softer compound, it's going to give him a lot more grip, a lot more speed to work with. Whereas these are... Ooh, no. Tommy Valenzuela, he's... Wow. Not able to make it through the chicane of turn 1. He goes instead through the... I already forget the term for it, but he goes around the chicane, essentially. And I'm not exactly certain what for. He might have just been worried about locking up his tires. He didn't want to... He wanted to avoid that, possibly. He might have felt like it was just safer to go that route. Whatever the case may be here, Tommy Valenzuela ultimately going to be continuing on here in second place. And you can see Alex Penn, Christopher Pearson both stacking up here relatively close to one another. Oh no, right as we tune in to Alex Penn. He's missing that front wing. Both of the tires are... Oh, man, oh, man. All right. So we have seen multiple drivers now taken out of this race just purely because Monza being Monza. It's just... It is such a tricky circuit. Well, I don't want to say tricky. It's not that tricky. But it can be very... deceptive. Where one line might work one lap, might not work the best the next lap around. As track temperatures change throughout the track, your tire temperatures also fluctuating as the race progresses on here. Yeah, just a lot of compounding things that I think make Monza just a very unique circuit to race on as far as consistency is concerned, because it's just time and time again. It is, I see it a lot. Oh. That was poor timing on my part. Tommy Valenzuela here making his way. I believe that was, oh, man. You know, maybe I shouldn't jinx these drivers. That might help a little bit. Anywho. Lap 11 of 26 rate as we cross the line. And frankly, this has been a very interesting race, to say the least. We've seen a lot of drivers all thrown throughout the field here. But all of them doing a fantastic job keeping themselves together. Well, keeping themselves together as much as they possibly can considering the circumstances, as yet another driver has fallen out of the, well, fallen into the pits at least. I'm not exactly certain if he's going to decide to come back out of the pits. Tommy Valenzuela, the 21 machine, after suffering quite a heavy bit of damage there, is going to still be in the pits getting that 21 machine repaired. And surprisingly enough, Jack Mundy, the 320 machine, going to be back out after being in the pits for quite a long time here. Oh, big hop over the curb coming out on turn 5. Oh, onto the gravel as he makes his way out of 6. Picks it back up going out of turn 7 and down the long straight towards turn 8. So looking here, Tommy Valenzuela, Alex Penn getting stacked up relatively close to one another here. Let's see if we can actually ride on top of the 30 machine here with Alex Penn for just a little bit and get a lap around here at Monza with Alex Penn. And it looks to be that we have stacked up behind the safety car. And it appears that Tommy Valenzuela, Alex Penn going to be getting the wave around here. Finley Fitzsimmons down in the pit lane. He's going to be coming out behind the safety car driver of Joseph Penn. So, oh, I love the pops and bangs coming out of that Aston Martin. That's beautiful. But frankly, what surprises me the most is how small the Formula One cars look in real life compared to a safety car that they have out on track for any of the given races that we have for the actual Formula One series, the season rather. It always baffles me just how low to the ground that these cars are, how well designed that these cars are, to be able to push them down into the ground, get that downforce, and make these cars as fast as they are. It's just absolutely incredible to me. As Finley Fitzsimmons here, it looks like trying to pull a NASCAR move here and give the safety car a little bit of a love tap there, it looked like for a moment from that angle. I'm sure that's not what he was doing, but just from the deception of the camera angle, that's what it seemed like. And I do believe that next time around, we will see that safety car come into the pits. We will be back to green, back to racing here before too long. And looking right now, looks like Tommy Valenzuela, Alex Penn, just a little bit behind our two drivers here, Finley Fitzsimmons and Krister Persson at the moment, so it's going to take them a moment to get stacked back up behind the safety car, but they got to do it quickly because it's going to come back in regardless whether they're there or not. And, well, hopefully they'll catch back up here before too long, and it looks like they might just do so. Here they come. I can hear them screaming towards turn 8. There they are. There's Tommy Valenzuela. There's Alex Penn. Oh, our safety car driver even giving a little bit of a wiggle there to our drivers. I love that. That's absolutely fantastic. As we get ready to go here, Finley Fitzsimmons, Krister Persson, Tommy Valenzuela, Alex Penn, all stacked up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we go. The green flag is out once again here at Monza. Finley Fitzsimmons, Krister Persson, Tommy Valenzuela, all charging their way, including Alex Penn, all the way into turn 1 here. Through the tight chicane. Let's see if anyone's going to have any interesting moments. Very, very smooth for all of these drivers making their way through turn 1 and 2. Out of the chicane. Working their way out of the nice curve of turn 3, charging towards the next chicane of turns 4 and 5. Calm, steady. No one making any too brazen moves here. Krister Persson almost looked like he was going to get on the gravel there for a moment. Coming out of 7, but keeps it together. Very clean work. And so far, I don't think anyone has came back into the pits to get a different set of tires here for the last, essentially, half of this race. Tommy Valenzuela looked like a little wide there as he makes his way out of turn 11, the final turn. Down the front straight, across the checkered line. Back through the tight chicane we go. Smooth work as always from all of our drivers. Everyone doing a phenomenal job. We're going to ride on the inside now of Tommy Valenzuela in the 21 machine. Oh, getting himself stacked up right behind Krister Persson as he works his way through the second chicane. Working his way now through turn 6. In through 7 now. This is the section where we've seen a lot of drivers get themselves onto the gravel and have some mishaps. Very smooth work there from all of our drivers. So we can see it on our screens on the left-hand side. The last time that drivers have put down here at Monza, Finley Fitzsimmons with a 122.5. Krister Persson with a 123.397. Look at this. Fitzsimmons with the best time currently with a 121.594. And if I do believe he is on those same set of intermediate tires. Actually, that does not seem to be correct. His last pit lap was lap 12. So he has come in here just recently. Who was that? Not sure if that was someone having a little bit of a moment or what, but Alex Penn, Krister Persson both duking it out here. Let's ride on with the roll bar of Tommy Valenzuela in the 21 machine, making our way through that second chicane. Through the fast right-hander of turn 6 and 7. Down the long straight. Heading into turn 8. kind of a nice... Whoa, whoa! All right, Alex Penn there getting a little off track. Gonna find himself still clean here in racing. Oh, no, no. Tommy Valenzuela gets a little loose as he comes out of turn 11. That rear end is gone. Through the second chicane, Finley Fitzsimmons, Krister Persson, Alex Penn, all 1, 2, and 3 now. So right now, looking at the gains currently for our drivers, Finley Fitzsimmons going to be up 1 spot from the start of this race here. Krister Persson up 2 spots, Alex Penn up 3 at this point, and you can see Tommy Valenzuela, Jack Mundy, as well as Troy Banks, all not having the best start to this race here. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit better once we go into our heat. Krister Persson, very, very... Probably not the best exit that he was looking for out of that first chicane, but nonetheless, he was able to get it done. So here it is, Finley Fitzsimmons, Krister Persson, Alex Penn, all 1, 2, and 3 at this point in the race. And right now, Finley Fitzsimmons is still driving away from this field. And as we cross the line, it's lap 20 of 26 here at Monza. And frankly, there's not a whole lot of time left, if any at all, for the drivers behind Finley at this point in time to be able to catch back up and put any sort of pressure here on the 6 machine. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't really expect too much to happen here, but if there is anything to happen, it's got to happen soon. Riding on the helmet camera of Alex Penn here for just a moment. Oh no! Krister Persson has a moment here. He gets himself loose. Oh my, oh my. Krister Persson gets himself, I believe that was out of turn 10 where that happened, and oh man, what a tough break. And it's practically been this whole field that has seen themselves involved in an incident one way or another. we ride along here with Finley Fitzsimmons. Currently sitting in the lead. And really, I don't think he's going to go anywhere at this point, as right now it's only himself and Alex Penn out on track. And Alex with a good 12 seconds behind Finley Fitzsimmons here. I don't really expect to see any competition between these two before the checkered flag flies here. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So it looks like here, after a little bit of work done in the pits, Christopher Pearson's going to make his way back out onto track. Finley Fitzsimmons here, still in the lead. Alex Penn in second. Not a whole lot going to change here. Lap 22 of 26 at this point in the race. So there, as we cross the line, it's lap 23 of 26 here for round number 7 for the Team Goon Squad Formula One Challenge. So Alex Penn here. Really, this whole field, after this whole debacle, I don't think is, man, I don't think anyone really expected Monza to go this way, but really, this was a tough race for all of these drivers. This was, wow. That's all I have to say is wow about that one. But as we only have, I believe it's going to be 3 laps left to go, 2 once we cross the line. So coming out of turn 11 here, Finley Fitzsimmons. Crossing the line, that brings us lap 25 of 26. So next time around, the white flag will fly. And it'll be the final lap of the race here for round number 7 for the feature here at Monza. Actually see here Krister Persson just behind Alex Penn going into almost the final lap of the race here. Krister Persson unfortunately going to be a lap down from Alex Penn, or from our leaders at this point in time. So while he won't be able to compete for any position other than third at this point in time, it's still going to allow Krister Persson to come home with a podium regardless. And here we go across the line. That's going to bring out the white flag here at Monza. It's the final lap. All these drivers got to do now is just keep it nice and clean and take it across the checkered line for the finish of the race here today. Finley Fitzsimmons working his way very nicely through the first chicane. Out of turn 7, very nice work there for Finley. Let's see how Alex Penn and Krister Persson are going to do here. Very smooth, very clean for our drivers here. Finley Fitzsimmons taking the checkered flag. He's going to come across the line for the win here at Monza for round number 7 of the Team Goon Squad Formula One Challenge. Alex Penn, Krister Persson now going to be working their way through the final few turns. Alex Penn across the line, taking home second. Krister Persson taking home third for our first heat race here today. And as we now are going to have a very short warm-up, and once we come back, we will have coverage of the sprint race here today. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and we'll be back for more iRacing right here on Team Goon Squad. Welcome back, folks. We are getting ourselves gridded up here for our sprint race here today. 13 laps that we are going to be completing here at Monza, again for our sprint, as we just did 26 laps for our feature race here today. As drivers get themselves stacked up on the grid here and ready to rock and roll. And looking right now, it appears as though Tommy Valenzuela in first, Finley Fitzsimmons in second, Troy Banks in third, Krister Persson in fourth, Jack Mundy in fifth, Alex Penn in sixth place here on this on the start for this sprint. here we go. The lights ticking away here. And lights are out. We are racing here once again for the sprint. And away we go. Jack Mundy with a very hard charge into turn one. Let's see how this goes. We know how it went for the feature, and we got a little bit of contact. Tommy Valenzuela, Alex Penn. Man, oh man, as they both make their way through the safety barriers. Tommy Valenzuela getting the short end of the deal on that one. Gonna get spun around just outside of turn two. He's gonna have to get it recentered and back out on the racetrack. Tommy Valenzuela definitely not going to be too happy with the 30 machine of Alex Penn here, but nonetheless, we're still racing. It's Jack Mundy in first, Finley Fitzsimmons in second, Krister Persson in third. Krister Persson here, very good work as he continues his charge. Looking at the nose camera at this moment on the 16 machine as we charge our way. Heading through turn 8 through 10. Very good work there for these drivers as they continue on. Jack Mundy doing impressive work here leading this field. Jack not really having too many opportunities to lead a lot of races, but he has definitely seen himself getting closer and closer towards the top, towards the front of this field, and now having a chance here to lead some laps here at Monza. The 320 machine is looking quite confident and strong at this moment, but look at this. The safety car is going to be out here at this point in time. Riding on top right now with Finley Fitzsimmons. I gotta thank Finley here as well for the great camera angles that we're looking at on our screens at this moment. Finley doing great work putting these cameras together for us and making sure that they're all looking pretty and as close to the actual camera angles used in the real-life Formula One series. So again, massive thanks to Finley for that, as without him we wouldn't have those great views that we have today. Oh no, the safety car driver, he gets himself off track. Oh. Well, that's one way to do it, Joseph. But still, massive thanks to Joseph Penn for being here week after week to be the safety car driver and allow these drivers to have as close to a real race experience for the Formula One Challenge as they possibly can. And what a great view here out the back of the Aston Martin of Joseph Penn here, the safety car driver. Oh, okay. Yep. Just taking a little shortcut there. Taking the off-road section here at Monza in the Aston Martin. I'm sure that the Vantage just absolutely loves being off-road. You know, maybe throw some off-road tires on it. You know, maybe go rally with it. I don't know. Just throwing out ideas. All right, so Joseph Penn making his way down into the pits. The green flag will fly here once again. Jack Mundy gonna hold on to his lead here. Let's see if he's able to hold on to it going into the first chicane of turn 1. His teammate Fitzsimmons gonna look on the inside. Not quite gonna be able to make it work this time around. And if we'll notice here, Mundy on those soft reds, Finley Fitzsimmons on the mediums. Krister Persson going to be also on the reds. It looks like a lot of our field here. Yeah, all of our field going to be on soft reds with the exception of Finley Fitzsimmons, opting to start on the intermediates. Oh, we got a driver sideways. It's Tommy Valenzuela. Coming out of the second chicane, he gets himself spun around here. No harm, no foul to the 21 machine, though. No damage done. Going to keep the race in green flag conditions here. So we work our way through turn 8. Very good work there from these drivers as they continue on down this long straight, heading towards turn 11. Both the Race Hub Motorsports team side by side here as they go down the front straight here at Monza. Alex Penn, Krister Persson battling it out side by side, almost wheel to wheel just behind them. Working our way into the second chicane here once again. Alex Penn, Krister Persson both going to be duking it out for that third place spot here. Alex Penn a little bit of a setback there as he comes out of the first chicane. Krister Persson starting to put a little bit of pressure now on Jack Mundy as Finley Fitzsimmons retakes the lead for the sprint. A little bit of a curb ride there for Jack Mundy. Alex Penn absolutely sending it into turn 6 there. Gets a little bit on the gravel. Keeping it together though, lap 5 of 13. This is going to be a quick one here, folks. So Finley Fitzsimmons, really I'm surprised to see that Finley here on these intermediates is just absolutely destroying the field. That is all going to be on these soft red compound tires. I mean, I just find that a little funny here. But Finley just, again, an incredibly strong driver here in the Formula One series. Looking here right now with Alex Penn, got himself up into third place now. Riding on the roll bar now with Alex here. Making a great pass around Jack Mundy, taking that second place spot. Jack Mundy now going to have to find an answer to respond with. Down the long straight. DRS is open for Jack Mundy. Charging his way towards turn 1. Is he going to be... Oh, he forces Alex Penn to back out. That's going to push Jack Mundy back into second place here, and really that was a very, very strong move from Jack Mundy, placing himself on the inside of Alex Penn, forcing him to really have to slow down even more than what he was planning to, because Alex really was trying to get himself the preferred line going into turn 1 to get the preferred exit out of turn 2. Now that Jack Mundy placed himself right there, right where he needed to be, that allowed Jack Mundy to make the move coming out of the chicane, and here he is up into, well, actually, Alex Penn able to get himself back up into second place here, so that move didn't last for very long. But look at this, Christopher Pearson DRS is open, as well as Jack Mundy's DRS open as well. Oh no, Alex Penn. Oh man, he gets a little bit of contact there as they come out of turn 10, turn 10, excuse me. And you can see the right rear tire of the 30 of Alex Penn not looking great. He's going to dive it down into the pits and get that checked out. Well, fixed rather than checked out. So now we have a new driver taking up second place, as Christopher Pearson has managed to make his way around Jack Mundy for that second place spot. Christopher Pearson going to be holding on to second here with right now just about 6 laps left to go. As we cross the line, that is going to bring us, well, as we crossed the line just a moment ago, it's lap 9 of 13 here. Not a lot of time left. Jack Mundy gets himself loose as he goes through the first chicane, spun around. Luckily, it looks like not a whole lot of damage, if any at all, to that 320 machine. Going to be able to get himself back out on track and racing here once again. Finley Fitzsimmons in the lead at this point in time. With nearly 7 seconds separating himself and Christopher Pearson, I can't imagine that Finley here is going to do anything that's going to cost him the lead here. At least I would hope not. Oh no, Mundy. As he comes out of turn 10, a little bit too hot, too fast. That is going to be the end of Jack Mundy's sprint race here today. Tommy Valenzuela, man, not exactly certain what's going on there with the 21 machine. I believe that's the second time he's done that, where he's gone through the safety barriers through turn 1, or through that first chicane. So it's lap 11 of 13, just a few laps left to go here in the sprint race at Monza for round number 7 of the Team Goon Squad Formula One Challenge. Finley Fitzsimmons looking to take home, well, looks like back-to-back wins here at Monza for both the feature and the sprint race, assuming that all goes well here for the 6 machine. And it does appear that our safety car is rolling. Not exactly certain if there is a safety car out. But there is going to be a pit stop here for that of Finley Fitzsimmons. And there he goes on to the soft reds. Tommy Valenzuela here going to be leading this field now, as the safety car driver is going to be out on the final lap of the race. So, okay. This is interesting. Final lap of the race, and we have a safety car. I'm getting massive flashbacks right now to the 2021 Formula One championship between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton, where the championship was decided on frankly, a bad call by race control. You know, as much as some people would like to disagree or agree, whatever the case may be, that definitely was a very, very interesting way to end the 2021 Formula One season. And ultimately, it crowned Max Verstappen the champion for that season. But this is not the real-life Formula One series. This is the Team Goon Squad Formula One Challenge. So, we got ourselves a little bit of a different situation here between that of Tommy Valenzuela, Finley Fitzsimmons here in first and second place. And I do believe our safety car driver will make his way into the pits here, and there indeed he does go. So let's see, it's the final lap here at Monza. We cross the line, the white flag is out. Tommy Valenzuela, Finley Fitzsimmons charging their way, heading into turn 1, the first chicane. Let's see how this goes. Finley Fitzsimmons on the charge, going on the inside. Not quite going to make it work that time around. A little bit of a snap there from the rear end of Finley. Keeping it together, charging his way towards the 21 of Tommy Valenzuela. Tommy here knows that he is going to have to put it all of his work here to keep the the 6 right behind him. It is going to be quite the challenge here. Tommy is got it in the, well, he's looking confident right now. Let's see what he's got there. Finley Fitzsimmons, very hard charge out of turn 6 through 7 now. Trying to stay right on the rear end. DRS is open. Charging their way through to turn 8 now. You can see Tommy trying to break up the air behind that 21 machine. Out of turn 10, very smooth work there. Tommy going to be down low. Well, down to the top of the track now. Going to turn 11. Through the fast right-hander. There the pass is, but that's not over. Oh, man. Tommy looked like he was getting himself set up for that one, but not quite going to be able to make it work as Finley Fitzsimmons crosses the line. Takes home the win here for the sprint race here at Monza. Tommy, an absolutely incredible battle there. Taking home second here in the sprint. Christer Persson going to be taking home third. And here are our race results for the sprint. Finley Fitzsimmons taking home first, Tommy Valenzuela in second, Krister Persson in third, Jack Mundy in fourth, Alex Penn in fifth, and Troy Banks rounding out the field here. That is going to conclude our coverage of round number 7 of the Team Goon Squad Formula One Challenge. Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed what you liked today, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for all the action that we have here on Team Goon Squad 7 days a week. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.